What is your favourite memory of the Year 12 class?
Scooter riders all zooming out the front gate, missing buses. Staff student games that the staff always win.
Name the funniest moment you've experienced with this year group.
Oh, there's a good question. There's a few. There's probably Lucas Archie at the Follow the Dream dinner when he couldn't work out his notes in the speech and he just said, bugger it, I'm just going to wing it. Me beating Cheney in a 100 metres final last year, that was pretty funny. And then there was me trying to keep up with Joe in the 10k run around town. I think I stayed with him for about 200 metres and then he just glided away from me and I never saw him again. And the best incidents, and there's been a number, but probably one that gave me a lot of pride was, or a lot of joy, was Shona Hanford qualifying for the state soccer team. That I think was a big deal.
Yeah. What is your most memorable moment for the 2014 class?
Well, it's hard to pick a specific moment because everything sort of blends in together because I do so much marking for this group. But I guess one of the most memorable characteristics of this group is that you are all so chatty and loud and you know, you're a really cohesive group and you just gel so well that you know that's a hard thing to penetrate sometimes as a teacher who hasn't taught any of you in lower school or year 11 for that matter. But I have enjoyed the challenge.
Who do you think is the class clown?
You know, James pipes up every now and again, and especially with the bright red face sometimes when he blushes. Lucas sometimes, you know, because he's just got a little cheeky presence about him. He always comes in late, so, you know, we notice him. On Lucas, where they were styling their hair in a certain way throughout the whole lesson. And I'm teaching them something, or trying to teach them something really, really important. And the two of them are just sitting there doing all these weird things with their hair. And I was going, what are you doing? And I think Joe made some comment like he's trying to be, he's trying to get the attention of the girls or something like that.
What is your favourite memory associated with your 12 cohort?
Favourite memory? I guess the favourite memory was not going on the ski trip and not having to put up with broken arms, being in hospitals, all that sort of thing. My other favourite memory is obviously working right through from year 8 to year 12 with the kids and just seeing people develop. Sir, can I park my car here? Can I do this? Can I do that? And having that sort of a relationship with kids. It was a really nice year as far as all of that sort of thing went.
Okay, what I will miss most about the Year 12s, these guys are probably one of the first groups I had a lot to do with at Broome Senior High School. I think this is my 3rd year here. And yeah, like just being a relief teacher starting off, you know, I've sort of spent a lot of time with you guys, but less so this year, that's sad. And less so next year, which is really sad. But my best memory, probably teaching a lot in art last year. We got some interesting characters. We got through there. But yeah, no, it was a really good year group and I will miss you guys. How much are you going to miss us?
That's a terrible question. I'm actually getting quite emotional about my babies leaving. I'm feeling very, very distressed and sad. Excited for you all, but very, very sad because I'm going to miss you all terribly because you're my baby. Guys, in all sincerity, I think extraordinarily highly of every one of you, whether it be the crew that's been here from the start in year 8, or whether it be new arrivals that have joined us at a later date. You're all fantastic. You've all got great potential and you'll achieve amazing things, and I have great faith. And the one thing I ask is to celebrate your awesomeness, be excited about what you achieve, and if you've had the time, let us know how you're going. Be well. Toodles.
So, what are you going to miss most about your Year 12 class?
My Year 12 modern history class, their complacency. Started the year off like they were back in year 9.
Name the funniest moment this year you've had with them.
It's a reoccurring one, but it's just in one word, Rasputin.
Who do you think will either be homeless or wanted by the police in the next 10 years?
I'm not sure about wanted by the police, but I do think Luca and maybe Sean may have joined the French Foreign Legion.
Strangest incident this year?
Teaching about Stalin's genocide in the Ukraine famine with 3 boys in gas masks and someone wearing a Snow White outfit.
Who is constantly annoying?
I would say not annoying, but does my head in is Jay. Every day, Jay, it's definitely you.
Okay.
What is your favourite memory of the Year 12 class?
Year 12 class, of their laughter. So I hear it all the time around the place. And I'm not quite sure what they're laughing about, but they laugh. And also, the other thing was, I remember in the Year 10 social, and that's when I realised that was such a great group of students.
What are you going to miss most about them?
I think I'm going to miss the way they care for each other and their humour. Because they're very caring, sharing.
Tell you what I'm going to miss about you. I'm going to miss that you're funny. I'm going to miss having to remind you to work. I'm going to miss Joe being late every lesson. There's quite a few things I'm going to miss. So I thought I'd give you a bit of advice. 2 bits of advice I've got for you. First advice is, this isn't a dress rehearsal, this is your life. So you've got to live it. So live it well, make yourself proud, and enjoy it. Second piece of advice is just for my Year 12 girls in my chemistry class. You're really smart. Don't dilute your genes by marrying someone dumber than you.
What's your favourite memory of the 2014 class?
I think it was definitely the chocolate cake that Josh brought me for my birthday. It's pretty amazing.
Who do you think is the class clown?
Out of those 3, Josh, definitely. Sorry, Josh.
What's your favourite memory of the 2014 2CD maths class?
I remember the majority of the kids generally worked pretty well, and they were quite self-motivated, which to me was really, really pleasing. But probably the funniest moment was when Sean Heyman put a glove on the top of his head and then jumped out at me as I walked through the door, and I actually really jumped really hard, and it was really quite funny.
What's the funniest moment of the 2014 phys ed class?
Oh, in phys ed studies, it would have to be when Finlay was sitting right underneath the lights, and all of a sudden I just see this massive squeal, and we just see all these rats going along the roof. It was absolutely hilarious.
Do you have any last minute advice?
My last minute advice to the Year 12s would be to just make the most of any opportunity that presents to you, and I basically just wish you all the best for your future. Good luck and enjoy.
What is the funniest moment of the 2014 3AB health class?
Definitely last term when I would say Lillian, Tanisha ate a foot-long Subway. We all ordered, and everyone else ordered 6-inch, and Tanisha ordered a 12-inch, and she damn well ate it. That was very fun.
And do you have any last minute advice for the class?
Being a health teacher, I have to say, make sure that you have safe sex. I have to say that. If you're going on levers, please be very, very safe. By all means have a good time, but make sure you are doing it in a safe environment and you trust the people you're with.
What's your favourite memory of the Year 12 class?
For me, I think it was the school ball. That was great fun, doing the photos and just seeing all the kids looking absolutely gorgeous. It was brilliant, I loved it. That's my favourite memory.
What are you going to miss most about this year?
The Year 12's the study group and the side kids sitting there listening to all their conversations and the laughs and the comments and you fighting Joshua Sahadi and Joshua Sahadi annoying everybody else. No, it's been great, the humour and the interaction.
What's the strangest incident you've had with this year group?
That was probably when half of the boys in class were late due to nearly burning down one of their parents' backyards.
Who do you think is going to be the next world dictator?
Probably Heyman, but only if the share house is going to share with Luca and Murray.
And who is most consistently weird?
I would say consistently weird would be James. He's certainly consistent and he's most definitely weird.
If you could choose a native plant or animal to describe your Year 12s, what would it be and why?
I think meerkats.
Why?
Just because, like how they set up the little brooches with their heads up. So I put a picture of you guys all sitting there, gash-bagging away and all looking left and right.
Watching out for evil teachers.
If you could send a Year 12 to the moon, never to return, who would it be and why?
I think I'd send James. Just because it'd be funny hearing what he said on the way up, hearing James' comments and how he described things. Seedy meaty.
Alright, what's your favourite memory of the human biology class of 2014?
I think all the screams when you guys dissected things. Like the shrieking and going out of the room and
the lungs.
Shannon not being sick but going very pale. With the lungs, blowing the lungs up. I reckon that was good, seeing so many pale faces. Jenna and Shannon being so pale.
Yeah, when you did it by mouth though.
Yeah, that was scary. I was like,
Blowing lungs by mouth.
What do you think you'll miss the most?
I think you guys will miss me more than I'll miss you.
Who's most likely to become a dictator?
Out of my class, probably Yazzie. She'd be the most determined.